February 6, 2025. Bering Air Flight 445, a Cessna Dozenta Zyoitabaiches, takes off from Unalakleet, Alaska. A thick fog and hail blanket the frigid landscape. What happened in the middle of the Norton Sound ice that turned this short journey into tragedy? The aircraft, registration N321B-AE, operated under Part 135, essential flights connecting isolated mountain villages. That day, on time for takeoff at 14:37 AXT, pilot Chad Until 34 was leading 9 passengers who were business travelers and residents of Alaska. Weather, hail, temperature -8 degrees Celsius and limited visibility. Dicing of the runway at Nome forced the plane to circle, as air traffic controllers requested to slow down to match landing time. At the critical moment, the aircraft dropped from 160 knots to about 112. Autopilot disengaged. Almost immediately, the speed continued to drop, reaching just approximately 70 knots. An alarmingly rapid decline. At those speeds, especially with ice on the wings and tail, the plane loses lift, and the risk of stalling loss of control goes up. And if you're also overloaded, it's like putting a weight on the back of that fragile parachute. According to the NTSB's preliminary investigation, the estimated takeoff weight exceeded the 700 to 1,058 pounds limit, especially under icing conditions, where the weight limit is much lower.
I emphasize, icing plus excess load plus low speed is the triangle of death in Alaskan skies. Ice changes the airflow. Heavy load makes it difficult for the aircraft to react. Low speed leaves no time to recover.
The aircraft was lost on radar at approximately 15:18 AXT, when the aircraft was at an altitude of 1,300 to 3,100 feet.
There's zero visibility. Basically, you can't see anything from the air or the ground.
The location was approximately 34 miles, southeast of Nome, the middle of a cold sea ice. A rescue team consisting of the Coast Guard, Alaska troopers, civilians, and the local community rushed to the scene. The plane was found between February 7th and 9th, stuck on thin ESAW warning to the aviation industry. Some locals recounted, everything disappeared in an instant. There was no cry for help. No one was guaranteed to survive in the cold. The detector turned its head toward the direction where there was no sign of life. The NTSB assembled a 17-member team, collecting a DSB data, voice recorders, pilots, payloads, weather conditions, aircraft configuration. Every number was analyzed in detail. From a technical perspective, the excess load, the thin layer of ice on the wings, plus the stall condition, caused the aircraft to lose lift in an instant, leading to an irreversible stall at altitude. Interview with flight safety expert, veteran pilot. Once you understand the icing conditions, you must reduce the load and maintain a safe speed away from the stall limit. More importantly, air traffic control needs to provide up-to-date data and make timely decisions. The question is, are the cargo handling procedures rigorously inspected? Are the pilots properly trained in icing? It's all part of the Part 135 process, but where did it go wrong? Combine the factors: overloading, icing, sudden deceleration. It is a Pandora's box that opens the door to stores an inevitable disaster. Alaska community gathers for prayer. People remember people, victims, pilots, engineers. They are not just numbers. Bering Air suspended flights on February 7th, then resumed flights on February 8th. The airline is fully supporting the family and is committed to reviewing all flight procedures, loading, training, meteorological data. Authorities say, we will learn from this accident. The NTSB will release its preliminary report in March 2025. The final report is expected within 12 months. Key takeaways: strict weight control in icing areas, real-time weather data analysis, low altitude stall training for pilots, air traffic control support with clear instructions. More than just a loss, it is a constant reminder in the world of aviation, which depends on technology and nature. Every decision has a price, and behind the numbers, there